And now the latest from the explosion and huge fire in the town of West, Texas.
I'm sure that
Two more bodies found, bringing the death toll to 14 as investigators spent this day looking through the rubble at the West fertilizer plant explosion.
We now know the names of 4 of those 14 victims, and we have 2 pictures of them. Dallas Fire Department Rescue Captain Kenny Harris and a newly released confirmation of the death of West EMS volunteer Jerry Chapman.
Now we have team coverage for you once again tonight. Our Chris Sadeghi is live in West with the latest details on survivors and the investigation into the plant. But let's begin with Josh Hinkle. He spoke this afternoon with locals, waiting to find out what they will face when they return to the blast zone.
A new day brought a resurgence of hope for the town of West. While emergency crews still swarmed the neighborhood near the blast, people like Ray Rosales continued to wait with an open mind.
We've been restoring an old home. It'll be 100 years old in 2015. But we don't know exactly what the status is of it.
His daughter Jessica is their family's 7th generation to live here. They were out of town when the plant caught fire.
We'll rebuild. Yeah, we'll figure out how to do it.
But the hundreds without homes still have their community.
We're all family, pretty much.
Exactly right.
Everybody's somebody's relative.
And for a few days so far, that includes a lot of outside support.
This morning we got sausage, biscuits, gravy.
One by one, volunteer groups are piling up across the community. This site here popped up in a hotel lobby, almost overwhelmed by donations from across the state.
There's just so much. I mean, we have stuff piled under tables, under racks, because it's good to know that you come from a place like this where people care.
About people like Cody Castro.
They're nasty and filthy because it's what I cut grass in.
He grabbed his family and got out just before the explosion across the street from their house.
10.5.
A house full of belongings he's almost certain are gone.
I think we got everything. I got my grandma some shoes. So I guess we're good now.
In West, Josh Hinkle, KXAN News.
This afternoon, Governor Rick Perry thanked the emergency response teams in West and talked about this tragedy's human toll.
you know, our hearts are out for the families that have lost individuals. You know, we're probably blessed in a way, Mayor, that we didn't lose more people than we did with that large of an explosion.
The governor says search and rescue operations have been largely completed now. Officials have said earlier that they had searched and cleared 150 buildings by this morning and plan to examine another 25 today.